see what this baby's got inside it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Brett from Hapticast here. Barf, barf, ew.
Who suck you off, Bill?
Oh, Josh, I hear screaming.
Oh no!
It's gone. The controller's gone.
Look at that. You look fucking fantastic.
Welcome to Haptic HQ.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hapticast, episode number 83. Josh, Brett, live. Haptic HQ. It's a good little bit.
Sorry, I felt like that was necessary. Yeah.
That's good. Today, we have a little bit of a different episode of Hapticast for you. We just watched and reacted to live the State of Play. The September 13th, 2022 State of Play. So if you missed that, it's live on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. Okay, that'll be the precursor to this. We're going to do our normal show for you from the top. Dismal Chronicles today are only going to be video game releases. Then we're going to roll right into talking about the Nintendo Direct and also giving our reactions and kind of breaking down the State of Play that we saw today, which was a little underwhelming, but maybe the end made up for it. So we'll talk about that. Brett.
What's up?
No unscripted this week.
No unscripted this week because we are going to CA California next week. So we're working on stuff for that because we're going to be doing some content when we're in California.
California, USA. That's
right. Slickville, California.
That's right. Haptic Intel's hometown. Born and raised there. What up? What's up, Kevin? Kevin with the egg in the chat.
Yo.
If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, then you're scrambled.
Wow.
How about that? We have merch. Merch is available, including California-specific merch, which is live, right?
Yep.
So if you want to join us in that, do that. Maybe at the end of the show, we'll play a little teaser for the people watching live on YouTube. Maybe not the audio people, so that's not really going to help you with anything.
Right. Right.
And then, of course, I already talked about the topic rundown stuff, so actually no need to do that. No need to talk about it. So let's hop into it. Media consumption, Brett. I'll go, and then you'll go, and then we'll go.
Go.
I don't have that much.
What have you been watching, playing, doing?
Haven't watched any movies. Watching TV-wise, Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. I love it. Also started reading Lord of the Rings again, I guess. I should add that. So I'm on The Hobbit. I had the original, I think as I mentioned last week, I had the original trilogy of books in my collection already, but I padded it out with the other things that I want. Figured I'd start with reading The Hobbit, read The Hobbit, then the original trilogy, and then get into some of the more, not obscure, but more difficult reads.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Silmarillion is probably next after all of that. Apparently it's really quite a difficult read, written more like a Bible. So I figured I would try to really ingrain myself in the world first, on the literature side of it, and then hop into the more difficult read from there. Also watching House of the Dragon. Last episode was one of my favorite in all of Game of Thrones history.
Wow.
It's really incredible. And I would love to talk to you about it, but it's, you don't watch it. So let's just say female directors directing sex scenes is a good thing. And those of you that watched it will know what I mean. And it was good for the main character, and I loved it, and it was a great episode, and I'm going to be really...
Nice cock.
I'm going to be really, really sad when we have a huge time skip, and these actresses and actors are no longer the main characters. I'm going to miss them dearly.
They're just going to be old people, and then they're going to die.
They're going to be different actors. I'm sure... Listen, I'm not saying I'm not judging it or anything like that. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm really, really attached to these characters, specifically Rhaenyra and the Queen, which I forget the actual character's name now. Hightower, whatever.
K Hall in the chat said that show is so good so far. I'm not sure which one he's talking about, but
both. I think House of the Dragon probably, but both. Games. Vampire Survivors. I'm still playing it. Great game. Actually, when I was just in Florida, when I was on the plane to Florida, there was 2 people sitting next to me. Both of them had Steam Decks, which I noticed when I got on the plane. Right. And then I pulled my Steam Deck out. Now, we all look at each other briefly, but we didn't really say much. We were just
Were they together?
They were together. They were a couple.
Okay.
I could tell that because they were like laying on each other and like all, they were a couple. Younger couple. And we all looked at each other, but we didn't really say anything. We just kind of acknowledged, yeah, we're slick, and we moved on. So I start playing Vampire Survivors. And I just happened to glance to the corner of my eye. The girl next to me was also playing it. I was like, oh shit. And then I looked one seat over and he was also playing it. I was like, oh shit. So literally 3 random people on a plane, all with Steam Decks, all playing Vampire Survivors the entire flight.
That's awesome, dude.
Now, I mean, it's only about a 90-minute, 2-hour flight to Florida for where I'm at, but yeah. That's right.
Fucking bad to the bone, brother.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Hey, Hall said y'all got me addicted to that game. Listen, man, it's fucking good.
Awesome.
If you know, and it is addicting. It is addicting. The gameplay loop is really addicting.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm discovering shit that's blowing my mind. It was really cool. I was way better at the game than they were, I must say. I saw some of their unlock screens. They don't have it yet. That's okay. We're all learning. And yeah, so that was cool. Other game I'm playing is I got Last of Us Part 1. I platinumed it. It's done.
Nice.
So, great game. Still the GOAT. I'm very happy to buy it again. I love that game. I still think it's better than 99% of the games that come out today, especially from a narrative perspective. Game slaps, slick. I forgot how good Left Behind was, too. Really cool. Very little combat in Left Behind, which I forgot. So it's very story-based. Yeah, it's good. Platinumed it. Done. Cut, paste, moving on. What do you got?
So I want to start off with Vampire Survivors because I hit a milestone.
Oh.
I think I beat it.
You can beat it?
I beat the final stage.
Oh, okay. All right.
And the final boss, which I assume is the final boss, was insane. But basically, you have to get to the 30-minute mark on the final stage, and that's what I did.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was hard as fuck.
I'm trying to, the bonus stage Bone Zone?
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill the flying skull head, or the ball, rather.
The ball, right.
Because you can unlock cheat codes when you do that.
Right.
It's abysmal, though, because the longer you take, the bigger it gets, the more health it gets, the harder it is to kill.
Right.
So I had to go back and get some other characters that I didn't get yet to help me beat that.
So let me give you a little tip with him. He doesn't get bigger over time. He gets bigger as he absorbs skeletons. Right. So if you rush to him immediately, obviously you're not going to have a lot of power-ups.
Right.
But what you can do is you can do damage to him and also damage to skeletons around you. And there's a lot less enemies spawning in the beginning than there are later on.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of do crowd control and do some damage to him at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get it done way quicker and easier than waiting until he's fucking gigantic.
Yeah. No, I haven't gone back since I unlocked the stage because I did some Googling, and there was a couple of characters that were recommended that make it a little bit easier. More characters with some more AoE type stuff.
Definitely need like the knife.
Yeah.
You got to aim at them. So
yeah. So I went and I was missing 2 of those characters, so I unlocked them, and then I just did some runs for coins to pay to unlock them and to level up some more of my other rewards and stuff like that, and power-ups, and now I think I'm ready to go back.
Who was your favorite character to play as?
I think the person with the I forget what his name is, but with the garlic constantly.
Oh, the old guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite for a while.
That there's another one I unlocked too. It's like a bear with like exploding shit or something like that. I think it is. I forget. I don't know the character's name, but he like throws bombs that like explode. Are really cool. But the garlic has saved my ass so many times.
Yeah.
And when you get that shit all the way up, you just walk around. You just
and
walk around.
And if you get the upgrade to it, you get healed from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's a
have
good
it. Yeah, I have it totally sucked off.
My favorite character to play as is Croce. He's red, and his ability is that he gets a revive when he dies.
Hmm.
His weapon is the cross. He shoots the crosses up above him.
Yeah.
But the
Do you
fact
have-
that he gets revives,
Do you have the revive unlocked as a power up?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But what you do is you get Croce. He
Mhm.
comes with one revive.
Yeah.
Then you get the guns. There's 2 guns you can get. Do you know about the guns?
I do not know about the guns.
There's guns. You combine them into. Okay, if you don't know about the guns, then I won't tell you. But it scales damage. You're playing it right now.
I'm just popping it open real quick. I'm
It
not gonna
scales
play it.
damage with how many revives you have.
Oh, that's really slick.
Very good.
You can continue, and I'll let you know.
No, that's all I was gonna say. I like
Okay.
Croce.
Okay. Croce was cool.
Yeah.
That show was phenomenal, boys. I think he is talking about. Oh, that's Christian in the chat. Everything slaps so hard. I think he's talking about the state of play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a moment, my friend.
Just a few minutes.
And then we're playing Fortnite tonight. So
I don't know if we're playing for it.
I need to play something because I want to. I'm literally biding my time until Overwatch comes out.
Well, the Overwatch event started today, where you can get the last
Oh.
unlocks.
Well, maybe we should do that too then. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
So Vampire Survivors, I'm still playing that, even though I beat it. It's still just a fun game. Doom Eternal, I'm still going through that. I'm getting close, I think, to finishing that. It's a long fucking game.
Doom Eternal?
Yeah, it feels like it is.
It's a little longer than the first game.
I'm gonna have a controversial take right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Let me find a good sound effect though. Hold on.
He's gonna do it.
Doom 2016 is better than Doom Eternal.
No, I agree.
Okay, good. I thought it was a controversial take.
No, I agree.
I
agree. I mean, listen, Doom Eternal is more of the same, but it's sometimes too much of the same and also a little too long.
I feel like they just added a bunch of random shit that I didn't need, and not enough. That
Yeah,
made
some
it
of the
actually...
controversial elements I didn't need.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Okay.
My Steam Deck is so. This is the first time I'm turning it back off of offline mode, and it's taking forever.
What does it say? Verifying
load.
files.
Loading user data. Been stuck on that because
Oh.
I had it on the plane and stuff like that, and obviously you can't have it connected on the plane, so
Right.
I'll just let that go.
Okay. Quickly, I'll go through TV, anime, and movies. So I watched the film Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh,
I did watch it
and
at home, and I would, if I could rename this movie, I would. It'd be called Thor: Fun and Dumb, because it's a fun movie, but it's a dumb movie, and there was some shit that happened that I was like, "Are you gonna watch it?"
I am gonna watch it. Yeah.
Okay, I won't say anything. But there's something that Thor does that I'm like, Thor, if you could have done that the whole time, why didn't you do that to every other fight you were in? Like that kind of thing.
Right.
And it's never explained how or why he does it. So it was just fucking silly and not that great, but it was fun.
I see you gave it a 4 on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
though.
I think that was recency bias. I was talking to our friend Brandon about it after I watched it, and I told him I think I'm going to knock it down half a star and do 3.5.
Yeah, because
I've thought about it.
Pretty sure I gave Thor. Well, actually, I think I gave Thor Ragnarok 5 stars.
Yeah, Ragnarok's got a 5 from me.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's like fun and dumb like Ragnarok, but also like unhinged, off the rails, not as good, not as self-contained as Ragnarok. Like they just said, Taika, do what you want, dude. And he was like, okay.
Yeah. I just want to let you know, a little off topic here. I just got a Google Opinion reward, and I accidentally opened it as I was looking at your letterbox thing.
Mhm.
And you know what the survey question was?
What's that?
It said 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 questions. It said, "Are you interested in joining the U.S. military?" And I said no, and that was the end of the survey. And I got 18 cents.
That's awesome, actually.
So
Anyway. Okay. TV shows. I'm actually rewatching Eastbound and Down on HBO.
Incredible show.
That show is fucking hilarious, dude.
That is not one of the. It is the GOAT in comedy shows.
Yeah, and it's
Scripted
definitely
comedy shows.
It's definitely Danny McBride's best.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
his magnum opus, dude.
And we love Vice Principals and we love Righteous Gemstones.
Yep.
It doesn't get better than Eastbound Down.
No.
It
Now,
just doesn't.
I'm going to tell you now, though, I am worried. Because I remember not loving season 4 as much.
Is season 4 the last season?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Things get a little wacky in season 4. A little too wacky. But,
Nah. Yeah.
like
having watched it more recently than you, I'm telling you, you're wrong.
Okay. Well, I'm rewatching it, so. And then I'm also watching She-Hulk. And I actually really like it a lot, and I don't care what anyone says.
Really?
I like it more than Thor Ragnarok or Thor Love and Thunder. Yep.
Wow.
Dude, it's horny, dude.
She-Hulk?
Yeah, dude, it's a horny show.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's not for kids, dude.
That's awesome, dude.
It's awesome, dude. I'm loving She-Hulk actually. It's
That's
fun.
good. It's
funny.
hard to. I mean, I don't have an opinion on it because I haven't watched it, but it's hard to delineate fact from fiction online because so many people are just totally against it.
Right.
Or on the opposite side, so many people just like abhorrently like just defend it for no reason.
Yeah. It reminds me of like watching one of those like shitty animes that are just good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean?
I know.
And
Like
no
High
offense
School-
to those
like High School
shitty
of the Dead?
animes. Yeah, but it's not that horny, but like it's the horniest Marvel show that they've ever made.
Okay.
So
I like what you're saying right now.
you know what I'm saying.
I do. I like it. Maybe
That's it.
Maybe I'll have to give it a try. And remember, I'm on a Marvel hiatus right now.
Yeah.
Right? But you know, for a little that's right, for a little bit of that, I might be in.
Yeah. I think you would actually like it, yeah.
Yeah. Because let me tell you something right now. The HOD's got that going on right now, House of the Dragon, and let's just say that's not the only fucking D going on. All right?
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got
That's right.
on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
That's right.
Welcome to the cum zone.
That's right.
Mommy milkers.
Does She-Hulk have those, dude? All right, say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. The Abysmal
So-
Chronicles.
This is the Abysmal Chronicles. This is the part of our show where usually we take a bunch of abysmal stories that were just a little bit too abysmal to make it as our main topic. This week, all we have for you are video game releases, because then we're going to jump into the Nintendo Direct from today and the State of Play from today. So,
Yeah. Oh man.
video game releases. You Suck at Parking is coming out for Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PC on September 14th, which is tomorrow. Bear and Breakfast comes out for Switch on September 15th. The game that I'm most anticipating is Metal Hellsinger, releasing for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on September 15th. Outer Wilds coming out for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S on September 15th.
Yeah.
Splitgate. I guess this is the next gen update. It's coming out for PS5, Xbox Series X and S on September 15th.
Just in time for them to stop supporting it.
Wayward Strand is coming out for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on September 15th. Various Day Life comes out for PS4 on September 16th. And Return to Monkey Island releases on Switch and PC on September 17th.
I'll actually be interested to see reviews for that.
For what? Return to Monkey Island?
Yes.
I've never played any of those.
Oh, I think this is like a series reboot.
Oh, really?
Something like that. Or a soft reboot. Something like that.
Is this the one where if the pre-order bonus is horse armor that you don't actually get to wear, it's in your inventory?
That is correct.
Nice. All right. Well, before we hop into our main topics, which are, again, the Nintendo Direct and the State of Play, I just want to let you guys know that Hapticast, this show, is sponsored by Dubby Energy. Dubby was formulated to give you focus
I am
and
not
energy
ready at all with anything.
with no
I
jitters
am.
or crashes.
All right.
Their formula contains vitamins, amino acids, and nootropics, including the patented Neurofactor. There's no calories, there's no sugar, there's no artificial colors, there's no fillers, none of the bad stuff, but all of that good stuff. Your current energy drink might cost you anywhere from $2 to $3 per can. I'm here to tell you right now, Dubby, nothing like that. Dubby costs $1 per drink. And you can save 10% on your order of Dubby and every order of Dubby that you place by using code SLICK. If you find it hard to work or study, use code SLICK to save on Dubby. That's right. Save 10% today on your Dubby.gg order by using code SLICK.
That's right. And all you need to know, Brett, is that I finished an entire bottle of it between our previous, doing the reactions to the State of Play and this, and I only have a little bit left, and I have to pee because of it. Do you have Dubby in there?
No, this is Gatorade. I am cheating on Dubby. I also have this.
Oh, listen, my man, you know how I feel about those. Brett is, for the audio listeners, Brett is holding up a Charleston Chew, which is one of the most impeccable candy bars you could ever put in your mouth.
Is this like a thing that they sell everywhere, or is it like, it says Chicago?
I don't know. It might just be a East Coast U.S. thing.
Yeah, it seems like the type of thing that you wouldn't like hear people making references to in movies and TV shows.
I'll tell you what. We should do an entire video when we go to California on trying to find a Charleston Chew.
I like that idea.
It'll either
We should do a video at that store we get these from.
We should. That store slaps. What's it called?
I don't know if we should say.
Oh,
it's not a chain. It's a small place. I don't want to say their name.
It's a small little place and they slap. It's a little like soda shop that they sell any kind of weird fucking soda that you want.
Yep.
Hot sauce and vintage candy
and beef jerky.
And beef jerky. Oh, and incredible popcorn.
And popcorn.
So.
All right, Josh. Well, I think that's it for the Dubby ad. That's it for the Abysmal Chronicles.
It's time.
Oh, wait. Were we supposed to already roll the intro? Did we already roll the intro?
Oh.
We forgot to roll the intro.
We didn't. No intro today. Fuck it. We'll do it
no
live.
intro. Let's jump in.
I mean, I could play it right now. You want me to?
No, I don't want you to play it. I just want to jump in.
All right.
So, Nintendo Direct happened today. It was very last minute. We didn't really hear about it until, I think, Sunday.
Yep.
And I'm here to tell you there was some pretty good stuff and some stuff that I definitely don't care about.
That is for sure. And I feel that way about both the Nintendo Direct and also the State of Play, which we're going to talk about right after this.
Okay.
All right. So you said you're starting at the bottom of this list, correct?
Yeah. Do you want me to cover the Direct and you can do the State of Play or what?
That's fine. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming out, and it's 4-player local co-op.
I don't know what this is.
Okay. Well, Kirby heads. Hope you're enjoying that. Fall Guys Season 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch. Disney Speedstorm from Gameloft is coming later this year, bringing beloved Disney and Pixar characters into the racing world. This is that free-to-play Disney racing game.
Right. I'm just going to let you go until you get to something I want to talk about.
Okay. Lego's Bricktales. Thunderful's Lego Bricktales is coming this fall to Nintendo Switch. Romancing Saga Minstrel Song Remastered. Life is Strange Arcadia Bay Collection combines Life is Strange Remastered and Life is Strange Before the Storm into one bundle, and it's coming to the Switch on September 27th. Tales of Symphonia Remastered. Looking for a lumberjack who lost her emotions? Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch early next year. I'm actually excited for that.
What? Really? Why?
Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, it's like a classic game that I've never played.
Oh, okay.
So.
I know nothing about it. Should I be interested in it or no?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Endless Dungeon launches next year on Nintendo Switch. Don't know what that is. Radiant Silvergun. Classic shoot 'em up will be released on Switch later today. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on December 13th. What is that?
I don't know.
Because I know what Crisis Core is. I know what Final Fantasy VII is. I know what Final Fantasy VII.
Is that a crossover? Let's see.
No, I'm just wondering if this is the actual.
Let me see.
This is the remastered prequel.
It's an ARPG developed and published by Square Enix for the PSP. It's a PSP game originally.
Right, yeah. I didn't know that this was coming already, though. That's what I thought this was like a way out.
No.
Okay, well, that's the one. Sifu is coming to Switch on November 8th, and I heard it ran like absolute shit. I didn't actually watch the full
Dude,
direct.
It frame rate low, hitching a thing.
That sucks.
Which there was a couple games today for the direct specifically where I'm like, they showed Tunic, which I know we'll get to.
Yeah,
But like, you have eyes. This is a pre-recorded thing.
right.
People notice that shit. If your
I
game
heard
is
Tunic was bad. I heard
if
it
your
looked
game
bad.
is hitching and runs like shit, why is that the footage you're using?
Right.
Get it from a fucking different console till you figure it out before. Like, what? The game's on PC. Fucking capture PC footage, bro. What are you doing? What are you
That's
doing?
odd. That's really odd.
Dude, it looked rough.
Well, you know what's going to look even worse? Resident Evil Village is coming to Nintendo Switch via the cloud.
Yeah, it's cloud.
On October
It's cloud
28th.
based.
There's a free demo out today, and the new DLC is coming December 2nd.
I don't know how cloud-based stuff runs on Switch. Xbox is pretty much there. Like, it's pretty good on Xbox at this point. You know, as long as you're okay with lower resolution.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
Well, you could try the demo.
I don't have no interest in doing that. If I want to play that game, I will play on either my PC, well, more specifically, my fucking my Switch, my Steam Deck, which it still says loading user data. By the way, what is going on? I don't like this at all. Or I'm gonna play it on my PS5.
Well, I got good news for you. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 3 are also coming to the Switch via the cloud this year too. So
Great.
Rain Code is coming spring of 2023. Let me look up Rain Code real quick because I think I actually thought this game looks like. Yeah, Rain Code is the game being made by Spike Chunsoft, and it looks like fucking Danganronpa on crack. So I'm excited for that one. Rain Code.
Yes.
Bayonetta 3. We got more video of Bayonetta 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's launching on October 28th.
Which is crazy.
And then a trailer came out after the direct too.
Yeah. I need to play the first two. Because I actually, sorry, that was my Steam Deck. Because I really want to play Bayonetta 3.
Same. Harvestella is yet another farming sim because there's a lot of farming sims that were announced today.
Dude, people like farming sims apparently.
Yeah.
There we go.
This one has combat against monsters, and it's coming November 4th. Harvestella. Just Dance 2023 was announced. Pikmin 4 was confirmed.
This was announced 7 years ago, correct?
He said it was almost done 7 years ago, the creator.
How long has it been developing then? 80 years?
I don't know. Pikmin 4, the next mainline game in the franchise, is coming in 2023. No gameplay was shown, but designer Shigeru Miyamoto did say that the Switch makes controlling the tiny Pikmin simpler.
Okay. This next one's a big blow. I want you to know that. Go ahead and read it.
Nintendo Switch Sports. Golf is coming with online play, allowing for up to 8 players. Originally slated for the fall, this update is now planned for the holiday of 2022.
Such a shame, dude.
A delay.
I like Nintendo Switch Sports, but it's missing two big things. Baseball and golf. And I don't like this.
Sorry.
So.
Very sorry. Mario Kart 8. 2 new courses are coming in Wave 3. We got Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour and Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
So, I don't know if you know about the controversy over the last update, but they basically ported like Mario Kart 8 Dash, whatever the mobile thing is.
Tour.
Yeah, Tour. They ported maps to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and they were really bad. So, and they got
I've
shit
been
on
playing. I've been playing some of the new maps on here. Not that one, but some of like the older ones, like Double Dash maps they added, and they're pretty good. So I'm excited to try these out. But if there's bad ones, then not.
Yeah, there's
looking
been
good.
some controversy.
Mario Strikers Battle League. It's a free update with Pauline and Diddy Kong, plus new stadium and gear coming this month. Ib is a 2D exploration game by PlaySim in which a girl gets sucked into a mysterious world. It's coming to Switch in spring of 2023, and it's a remake of the 2012 classic Japanese game, which is already out. Look out for this one. I'm excited for that.
Ib. Okay.
Factorio, the production line sim, released in 2016. Now it's coming to Switch on October 28th. Various Daylife, the RPG developed by designers who worked on Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default. It's coming to Switch today. Now, here's a big one. You have something to say?
No, just that it has the same font as every other fucking game.
It does.
It's really, somebody pointed out on Twitter. I'm like, you're right. There's like 80 fucking games that they have that have like the same exact font.
So what I'm about to announce would have been a way bigger deal if we didn't have Steam Decks. So I understand like my hype for these things are much lower than probably the general public now. A couple months ago, I would have been hyped for all of this, but I'm not at all. So
okay.
Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 are coming to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 64 online. Excite Bike 64, 1080, the snowboarding game, Pilot Wing 64 are all coming to Nintendo 64 on Switch Online. Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, which is fucking awesome, are coming. Specifically 2 has like Mario Party style mini games that slap my cock. And also it has online multiplayer because of the Switch Online thing. So that is fucking. And finally, the big one was 007 GoldenEye is going to be on there. It's going to have online multiplayer as well.
But it's also simultaneously announced that they're getting like a remaster basically not a remaster, up-res and all that whatever stuff that's coming to Game Pass. So
on Xbox. So Rune Factory 3 Special was announced. It's coming to Nintendo Switch later this year, and a new Rune Factory series is expected in the future. Rune Factory 5 was released earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope is coming in October, and ahead of that launch, Nintendo showcased how exploration works in the upcoming game. It was also announced that there's a Rayman DLC coming.
Yeah. You platinum that yet?
I haven't touched it since I had COVID. Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line.
God.
We're just going to skip that. Bay Farm, a Fairy Tale Farmstead game with local and online multiplayer. Looks like Animal Crossing, coming to the Switch in spring of 23. Octopath Traveler 2, which actually leaked on Green Man Gaming before the show. Octopath's getting a sequel, Octopath Traveler 2, with 8 new travelers to round out your party, and it's going to be released February 24th of 2023. Splatoon 3, they announced some Splatfest bullshit, don't care. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. This is a GameCube game, and it's coming to the Switch.
You know anything about it?
Yeah, it actually looks cool. Front Mission. A bunch of Front Mission remakes are coming to Nintendo Switch. Front Mission in November, Front Mission 2 in 23, and Front
I didn't realize
Mission
how
3
bloated this was.
in the future. Yeah, dude, I'm just trying to run through all these now. Tunic.
Here we go.
Looks like shit.
Tunic is such a awesome game. The fact that they showed it in that state that they did at the Direct. This is all I have to say about it.
That was sus.
All right.
Does that fit?
That was perfect.
All right, good.
I'm interested to hear your take about this game, Brett.
Yeah, so Fist of the North Star is getting a fucking fitness game, which is like the most bizarre thing I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, honestly, I'm here for it.
Honestly, dude, Omeo wa mo shinderu, dude. I don't fucking care. Like, I'm gonna nani the fuck out of this game.
You're good. Okay.
I'm gonna what the fuck.
Yeah.
No, that's where it comes from though. Not the Shinderu. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. March 2023. Yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. They announced some new DLC. Mm-hmm. This one I'm excited for. I gotta
play that game.
Dude, I want to play all the Xenoblade Chronicles games, man.
Dude, but Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is like literally like getting throated. Like if you pull up the grapefruit sound, like that is everybody.
It's also getting shit on though.
Really?
Yeah, Donkey shit on it.
Well, nobody likes Donkey anymore. He's irrelevant. Why doesn't he go to back to fucking making League videos? That prick.
So, Fatal Frame: Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is coming, dude. It's a remake of a Wii game, and it's also coming to Steam and other platforms. If you don't know Fatal Frame, it's a horror game, but it's like Japanese horror, so it's like ghosts and spooky. And you have a camera and you take pictures of ghosts.
That's right. It's gonna be cool.
Yes. It Takes Two is coming to Switch on November 4th.
Of note. Also looked like it was not running well.
Yeah. Developer Intelligent Systems is making the next Fire Emblem game, and it's called Fire Emblem Engage. I Engage. And this one's coming out soon, January 20th, 2023. There's too many of these games. I can't keep up. I don't know what's going on. We don't know what the hell's
All
going
right,
on.
I don't care about it. Let's get to the big one.
Breath of the Wild 2 was shown off, but it is not called Breath of the Wild 2 anymore, ladies and gents. It's called Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Why wah?
Tears, dude. Sad.
Okay.
They didn't really show anything.
They literally showed more of like stuff we've already seen.
Here's
But we got a date.
We did May 12th of next year, 2023. Here's the thing. Breath of the Wild is an incredible game. It's a masterpiece, in my opinion. Played the shit out of it. My sticking point with this game is going to be much like my sticking point with God of War. It's not that I'm not interested. It's not that I'm not hyped. I'm sure I'm going to love it. But what I'm concerned about is the sameness of it. Because so far, I haven't seen anything for this game. Now, God of War, we've seen some more stuff today that we'll talk about in a minute. I haven't seen anything about this game that's really going to grab me in the new way. So, that's it. Listen, I'm giving you my haptic intel, dude. What's your temperature check?
No, I think they just showed off more of the same. But I'm hyped that we have a date now. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Still a little while away.
Yeah.
Like almost a year. Like 9 months. 6, 8, 7. I don't fucking care. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9.
Okay. Well, overall, I thought the show was pretty lackluster.
Yeah, really bloated. No need to be 40 minutes long.
Yeah. But, I mean, that being said, though, let's talk about PlayStation State of Play now. What they were able to show in 20 minutes, though, like, was it enough?
State of Play. All right, first of all, before we hop into the actual whatever here, the rundown of this, rate the Direct, Nintendo Direct. Out of 10, rate it.
I'd give it a B.
I said out of 10.
Yeah, no, I'm doing a scale like that. So I'd say like a 7.5 or an 8.
Okay, so a C or a B.
Yeah.
C plus or a B. I would give the Nintendo Direct a C minus.
You what?
That's right, a C minus. All right, State of Play. First game that was announced or shown, Pacific Drive, the first title from Ironwood Studios. Wait,
that wasn't the first one.
That wasn't the first one. What the fuck's going on here, IGN?
Scroll up.
Tekken 8.
Yep.
This list is abysmal that you sent me. IGN sucks. Tekken 8. Looks awesome. I know
It did look awesome.
I know it was a CG trailer, but I'm telling you, the cutscenes in the game will look like that. Between this and Street Fighter, I might give myself some fighting games this year.
Fighting games are back, baby.
I might be getting myself some fighting games this year. Because I'll tell you what, these games look fucking slick.
And Street Fighter has that added, I mean, we're not talking about Street Fighter, but it has that added, like, story mode type of thing with, like, exploration. You can, like, walk around now in Street Fighter, you know?
So, yeah, Tekken 8, release date was not shared for the game, but the trailer did only mention a PlayStation 5 release for the game, which was interesting. But at least it means that this new Tekken game will probably only be for next-gen systems. I doubt it's going to be a PS5 exclusive. I'm sure it'll come out for Xbox Series X and S and PC as well. Star Wars Tales from Galaxy's Edge. Thoughts on that? It's the upcoming PlayStation VR game. It's PSVR2 game. Showed a new gameplay trailer showing off a ton of different locations, enemies, and allies in the game.
I didn't care for this at all.
Okay.
It's a cool concept, though. Like, Galaxy's Edge is cool, so.
Yeah. Demio announced for PlayStation VR2. It's a cooperative dungeon crawling survival game. Demio is official coming to PlayStation VR2. Players can fully immerse themselves in the tabletop-esque world, rolling dice and dishing out cards in VR.
I mean, it looked cool, but would I spend money on this game? Probably not.
Yeah. Interesting, cool concept, but whatever. Yakuza's Ishin spin-off game is getting a Western release, Brett. It's being released for the first time outside of Japan in the form of like a dragon, Ishin. The game is coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in February of 2023. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm excited for this, but I'm also not happy about this because
Add it to the list of Yakuza games we've got to play.
yep.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yep.
Okay. You looked like you were having a stroke for a second, so I wanted to help you out.
Well, I was also going to say there's way too many samurai games that were shown off today and recently in general. But yeah, that was what I was actually thinking was, yeah. It's just another one that I'm going to have to play.
Right. Okay. Hogwarts Legacy is getting a PlayStation exclusive quest, Brett. So upcoming Harry Potter universe game Hogwarts Legacy is getting exclusive content on PlayStation. The State of Play showed off a Hogsmeade-centered quest involving a spooky shop and its creepy basement. The more they show of this game, the less I care.
Yep, I don't even want to talk about it.
And exclusive content, I don't like it. Pacific Drive, the first title from Ironwood Studios, was announced, Brett, and it will put players behind the wheel as they drive around what appears to be a post-apocalyptic version of the Pacific Northwest. Now they showed gameplay, but I don't know what the fuck it is.
This one gets an up because I'm interested.
Okay.
I want to know more.
Vibe was cool, aesthetic was cool. Don't know what the fuck's going on, but interesting.
Right.
PlayStation Star's loyalty program is going to start to roll out this month. Sony shared a first look at some of the items that will be available as part of its free PlayStation Stars loyalty program, as well as a timeline for what you can try to collect them yourself. I don't know why this was even included, or why I should care.
It did not. It's really just assets from Astrobot. I'm not kidding. I don't know why they had to talk about this.
Whatever. Sin Duality, terrible name, is the latest game from Bandai Namco. Sin Duality has been announced from Bandai Namco, a third-person shooter featuring mechs and an art style akin to Nier Automata, albeit a little bit more colorful. A trailer showed off the game in action alongside a 2023 release window.
This one slaps. I'm ready.
Looks cool. Looks very Japanese. Looks very Nier. Looks very Monster Hunter-esque. Looks very No Man's Sky-ish stuff going on.
If you can get my attention and make me want more, then you did a good job. So.
All right. Project Eve, renamed as Stellar Blade, is coming next year. Now, remember, we talked about in our live reactions, that this was shown off at the last State of Play. I believe it was one of the first games that they showed. Project Eve, the extremely shiny-looking action game shown off last year from Korean studio Shift Up, has re-emerged as Stellar Blade. The trailer showed off a mix of gameplay and cinematics, giving players a look at the game's futuristic setting and story, and of course, the physics. Actually, I'm pretty interested in this game. I like it. I think it looks cool. It looks slick. There's definitely a lot of things I like about it, and it looks slick. And yeah,
I agree. Titties.
Hell yeah, dude. Neo developer announces open world samurai game, Rise of the Ronin. So, Neo developer Team Ninja has announced an open world samurai game called Rise of the Ronin, a PlayStation 5 console exclusive with a 2024 release window. A trailer showed off the gorgeous world set during the modernization period of Japan.
So at first, I wasn't really happy that this was on my screen. I was like, why is this here? Why are we talking about this? It's just another samurai game. But the fact that it takes place during the modernization of Japan, certain technology exists, like the gun.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see a lot of differences between this and like Sekiro or Ghost of Tsushima. But I'm a little worried that it's not going to be different enough. It looked a lot like those two games.
Yeah. Listen, Team Ninja is talented. I don't particularly like the Neo games, but that's just because I'm not a huge Souls-like fan. You know, I'll just play regular Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Elden Ring. Thank you very much. But this is supposed to be more along the lines of Sekiro.
Yeah.
Which I also played. I mean, yeah, it looks cool. Team Ninja is a very talented studio. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure the game will be awesome. And I'm sure that I will give it a try. Anything else to add?
Yeah, one thing.
God of War Ragnarok gets a new trailer and a... Why'd you stop it?
I thought it was a little loud. I couldn't hear you.
No. God of War Ragnarok gets a new trailer, limited edition DualSense. PlayStation State of Play closed with a trailer for God of War Ragnarok that showed off new gameplay and cinematics alongside a limited edition DualSense controller that will be released alongside the game.
Okay.
The controller,
I was scared.
I don't care.
Yeah, I was scared, and as you were as well when
Yeah.
they showed the controller, we were like, "Oh no!"
If they
This
just
is
ended,
so
if they
bad.
just ended with that, their butthole gaped.
Yeah, we were really, really worried for PlayStation there for a minute.
I was worried about what I was going to say,
Right, but
but
they followed it up with some God of War Ragnarok.
so here's the thing. I don't need to see any more of this game. I really don't. It's
Right.
already day one. Like, I'm there. Like,
I was already there though.
yeah, sign
before
me up.
this.
Sign me up. So was I. Sign me up. I don't care. God of War 2018 is one of the best games ever made, hands down. That's it. But I'll tell you what, my man. This trailer showed some slick fucking shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know how else to classify it other than I'm rock solid.
They also, besides just showing off like gameplay mechanics and stuff, they showed off like little hints of narrative things,
Which
which
is
I know
why
is
we're
what you wanted.
That's why we're coming back.
Right.
Right. That's what gets my butt in the seat. Right? Is the narrative.
And then the
What-
mechanics are
and-
just supplementary to that.
Right. The gameplay is what's going to keep me there. Because I'll tell you what, my man. Some of the stuff that's going on in this trailer has got me fucking pumped.
Yeah.
Fighting Thor. I don't know what else you want me to tell you other than I'm fucking there.
Right.
I'm
that
front.
was awesome.
I'm front row with fucking popcorn, covered in the sauce.
But you know what's the best part? That's going to be the intro of the game. They're going to pick up right where it left off, dude.
It's going to be just like God of War 2018, where the slickest boss fight in the game happens in the first 15 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
That's what hooks you, right? Is a fucking epic boss fight, because if you played God of War 2018 to completion and you went back home and you saw the end, the true ending of what's actually happening in that game, then guess what? That's where we're starting.
Right.
And guess what? My dick is gone. It's flying off.
Yeah. I'm nutting right now too, dude. I'm excited for this.
I'm really excited for this. There's so many. It's hard to talk about what I'm excited about in this game without talking about spoilers. I think what was shown in the trailer is fair game. So you know Thor is going to be there, right? You know that's going to be slick. I cannot believe you're teaming up with, it looks like, what's his name from the previous
Tyr?
game? Yeah, which just blows my mind. I need to know how the fuck that happens.
Well, they free him. They free him.
But didn't he not like you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They freed him.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying it's going to be interesting to see how that comes about, because you're not
Freedom.
friendly. Okay. And then, of course, there is something about Atreus' character that is what I'm most excited about for this game.
Seems like he's starting to talk to someone, and we don't know who that is yet. But
And
they're planting seeds.
let's say when Kratos finds out what's going on, I'm here to tell you, he's going to want that man arrested immediately.
I mean, it's probably Odin, right? It's probably Odin, and he's gonna make him Loki.
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know.
It's not going to be good, though, and that's going to be the final boss fight of the game.
Atreus or Odin?
No.
Or we don't know what's going on.
I know what's going on. That's the end of the Norse saga. It's going to be the end. It's going to be the end.
Right.
It's going to be the end, if you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm here for it. That game comes out soon. I want it. Thank you. I will
Right.
be disappearing from face of planet Earth when that game comes out.
As will I.
I haven't done it in a while, but I might actually take off work.
Wow.
I might just
Same.
be like, hey, I'm out. I got stuff to do.
Same, dude.
And
Not a bad idea.
It's going to be to morph with my couch.
Not a bad idea, brother.
Anything else you want to say about
No,
this, Bert?
I think it's time we wrap up.
I want you to rate. Give me a rating. Just like you did for Nintendo. Give me a rating.
It's so hard because there's a lot less to base it off of. Because if I'm basing it off of that, like, I would give this a lower score than the Nintendo Direct, but
Just gut. Don't overthink it.
no,
Just gut. Come on.
I'd give this one a B2.
Okay. If I have to be biased, right, which is including the Ragnarok stuff and also the Project Eve stuff and some things that are really up my alley, I would give it a B+. 8 out of 10. 8.5, 8.9 out of 10.
Right.
If I have to rate it as a whole, it's probably a C2. But the God of War announcement at the end is just the fucking icing on the cake. And it's like, maybe the cake is dry and it fucking sucks, but that icing is sweet. Creamy.
And you didn't even need the icing either, though.
And I didn't need
You didn't have to have it.
I didn't need it because guess what? The icing had a fucking cherry on top because I didn't need any of that.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's right.
The cherry is God of War 2016 or 18, whenever the fuck that
The
game came
cherry
out.
is the God of War DualSense controller.
What a mess. All right.
All right. That's it. Tell them.
Thanks for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, we're Haptic Intel. And you can subscribe to us over on YouTube, youtube.com/HapticIntel. You can go follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/HapticIntel. You can listen to us on all your favorite audio platforms, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, all those good platforms. We're on there. We have a podcast called Hapticast Unscripted, which is more just comedy-based, fun podcast. You can check that out. It's exclusively on audio platforms. And yeah, that's it. I guess I should update about next week where we're going to be in California.
Right. So we're not going to be live next week.
Mm-mm.
We're not going to have a normal video release schedule.
No.
But we will be doing stuff.
Stuff will be coming out.
So keep an eye out. And
Yeah.
to wrap up for the week, here's what we're going to do. Now I got to figure out how to show this.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Well, we want to show you guys a little brief intro to California. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to this. Okay.
What are we doing?
Everybody listening on audio, you're done at this point. Goodbye. We love you. Bye-bye. You're out. People that are watching video, here's what we're going to do. Brett and I are here in the bottom left, right of your screen. We're going to go away in a second. Okay? And Brett, what I'm going to need you to do is not speak for about 40 seconds while I show this to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because
All
you're
right.
coming in through the same thing. We're going to show you.
Yeah.
We're going to show you all, and then that's going to be it.
Okay.
Okay? So, let me yeah, we'll just stay here. We're going to stay here. We're gonna stay here, and Brett, you can't see this, but everybody else will be able to see it, and you're all gonna watch it. So here you go, enjoy this. Bye, everybody.